Watching Buzz with Jess Lujan.
Affordable housing is our topic tonight. Rich, let's talk about a little bit about your project, Seagull Highlands. We talked earlier about definitely affordable senior homes is a first phase. Where are we at? Tell us a little bit about the project.
Well, we had our first meeting with the GLUC. First off, we've spent 3 years in preparation. 2 years, the last 2 years, we're doing different studies and all kinds of environmental testing and wetland analysis and such. So we've compiled a document that's about this thick of multiple studies.
Basically, the due diligence.
Due diligence,
Yeah.
and we didn't take any shortcuts. We didn't try and spot zone. We just went through, full disclosure. Here's the project. So we've given it, land management helped review the project and say, okay, you're weak on this part. You need to add another something here or there before it gets suitable for the GLUC. It's been given to the GLUC, and I think they were surprised how big the application was.
I sat in on that first meeting with that. There's some public concerns in regards to the soil, that it's agricultural, has current agricultural zoning right now. You should be farming. Is the soil conducive for farming up there?
I think you could probably grow pineapples, but if you grew pineapples, you'd have to dump a heck of a lot of chemicals on the site to make the pineapples grow. So it's
you have a lot of rivers around there.
You have a lot of rivers, and it goes right up to Pago Bay. So, the real problem is erosion, from off-roading or whatever it might be to Pago Bay. So remember back in 1990 when Leo Palace was built, there was a lot of erosion problems from silt fences that were kind of rolled over in the rainy season. So it's a big concern, but it's something
actually,
we can work on.
Based on private property over there, you see a lot of illegal activities happening there in regards to off-roading and all that. As a matter of fact, I read some of your reports that basically had come to the conclusion that every time they go back there's a new wetland that's been found because of the fact that it's been caused by, again, the off-roading activities.
The wetlands are now tire tracks.
Tire tracks.
So it's mapped almost 4 feet across, right down the middle of. So the off-roading has created more of a problem for not only for people off-site, up further up the hills.
There was concern again on accessibility to the rivers or Seagull Falls.
Seagull Falls is about 1.5 miles from this property.
Okay, so
I think you'd get better access to Seagull Falls if you had trail networks leading that direction.
And you're actually looking at when you develop property to have trails that will lead up to that.
Absolutely.
Be easier access.
You don't have to hop a barbed wire fence or walk half a mile to get there.
There we go. Rich, I'd like to have you come in again next time you're on island. Hopefully this time you give us, again, more updates on what's happening with GLUC once you've gotten your zoning, and give us a little more insight as to, the different phases of this project.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Appreciate
and again, welcome back to Guam.
Thanks.
See you then. Talk to you tomorrow morning at the Buzz. It's 63, Tomorrow Radio.